husband got me paper whites last year. They grew, I thought I was going to, yeah, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Maybe not. Okay. They grew greens about so tall, and then they withered up and died. So I just watered them occasionally. Look what, now they've grown up. I don't know if I'll get a stalk with flower. I never did last year. But at least they're green and growing. This is basil. And that's a pothos. And here's some other flowers. See, now this was a paper white also. And I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. My amaryllis is starting to come back. So I'm encouraged by that. My figs have lost their leaves. That looks dead, but I know it isn't. I don't remember if I showed you my sweet potato harvest. These were just this was just in a pot, so, you know, for being in a small container. They're not big, but they're sweet potatoes, and I will enjoy eating them. My other fig plant also lost its leaves. This one still has its leaves. These two are Chicago Hardies. And the rest of my indoor plants are doing well. My lemon tree looks green and lush. That looks good. And my pepper plant, I believe all of the peppers are red. I have 4 of them on there. I was thinking I had 5, but it appears I only have 4. Everything else here looks good. We spent a month or so putting a box over the top of this every night for 12, from 6 p.m. and until 8 a.m. And now I'm leaving it out to do its own thing, and don't know if that will help it to bloom or not, but it's got a little bit of new growth on it, as you can see. Okay, this amaryllis doesn't look quite as lovely as the other one, but it is alive, and it's beginning to do its thing here. When I was in the hospital, I had a beautiful bouquet of roses and some red flowers that looked like a Gerber daisy and some other flower. Roses were yellow, and the Gerber daisy and the other flowers were kind of a pinkish purple. It was beautiful, but they decided to wilt and die. But the greens still look lovely. One of the kind of greens is shiny green. I don't know what it is, but it sure is pretty. So I'm going to keep the greens until they no longer look good. Hubby had picked all of those green tomatoes. They've been ripening, and he's been eating them. I ate some for breakfast today. I had the energy to fix my own breakfast. I fixed scrambled eggs with cheese and tomato. And I fixed my own lunch, too, with some salad and some red peppers. The red pepper on that plant I showed you, I think is, I know it's a chili, so it's probably a hot one. But we got some red peppers at the grocery store, sweet ones. Yummy. It's good to be home. I spent 8 days in the hospital. Now at home I need to make sure I changed my diet's been okay, but I need to add lots more plants that are rich in iron, because I managed to get myself very anemic. Anyway, I have a lot more strength than I did. The day that I went into the hospital, I had no strength at all. I think I frightened my husband because I couldn't do anything. I could just barely talk to him. Anyway, nice little ambulance ride. And then wonderful care at the hospital. They were very good to me. They treated me well. But it is home, nothing like home sweet home. And it's good to be able to do things for myself again. I was getting to where the to where I couldn't. And now I can again. Took a nice warm shower, fixed my own breakfast, my own lunch, and doing other little putting around here. And I need to get up and walk around periodically, building my strength back up. And I will soon be able to go back in my plant room and plant some seeds and have things to talk to you about other than updates on my house plants. I'm trying to think what I'll do with those red peppers, my secret seed ones that I showed you there. My plant that has 4 peppers on it. Like I said, they're supposed to be chili peppers. I may need to ask the gal that gave me the seeds how hot those peppers are going to be, because I'm not a super hot pepper person, but I can dry them and powder them up and use them, in things that I cook. Use them very sparingly so that we've got just a minimal amount of heat in whatever it is I fix, and that would be good. So they're so pretty. Once I pick those peppers, which I can do anytime now, I'm going to chop the plant down quite a ways and see if I can overwinter it. I've tried that before, and I've had mixed results. So we'll see what happens. That's the only pepper plant that I managed to get brought in. And that's okay. I can always plant more seeds and get more pepper plants. Well, it was fun to be able to bring you a little video today. So until my next video, may the Lord richly bless you and surround you with his love and blessings. This is Darlene from Darlene's Garden. I'll see you next time. Bye.